Hello, welcome in. Today is March 26th, 2024, and today is day 76 of 100 Days, 100 Ways Trails Taken. Now, we're still on consumption, the disclosure, and today's guidepost is food. So, I can ask you if you eat food, because most people eat food, but some people have to be on a liquid diet or are fasting. You know, different cultures fast at different times, and different cultures eat different kinds of diets. And I think ultimately, you know, what grows together goes together. So if you're, you know, maybe your family's from the Mediterranean, maybe that diet is more fit for your genetics, let's say. Or, you know, if you live by the ocean, you know, having a lot of fish in your diet, maybe that's a thing, you know, like northern Scandinavian countries and such. Let's see. Well, I don't know. There's all sorts of ones, you know. There's pescatarian, that's eating fish. There's, you know, paleo. There's keto. My goodness, there's so many different methods and ways and things. But our question is food. Are you a herbivore, an omnivore, or a carnivore? Okay, so are you an herbivore, an omnivore, or a carnivore? I think generally people know what those are, but an herbivore is somebody who only eats plants. So I guess like a vegan. An omnivore is somebody that eats both a mixture of plants and animal, which I believe most human beings are that. You know, we have our incisors that are canine teeth for that particular reason. Or, there you go, are you a carnivore? Just generally, strictly, mostly meats, which I guess is kind of like keto these days, you know, a little more on the protein side. At least I'm guessing that's correct. I'm not a keto person. I don't really know. I don't follow any diets. I try and listen to my body. I'm an omnivore still, yes. Yeah, I listen to my body. I eat clean as possible, you know, whatever, no GMOs, organic, so there's no pesticides. You know, and of course from an ethical source, especially with meat and like animal products, I think it's super important. The chemicals and the chemistry within the animal's body, you know, it goes into their tissues and that's what we consume. And, you know, you are what you eat. So if those animals are, you know, having a diet that doesn't belong to them, you know, maybe they're eating grain, but they're not really a grain kind of animal, or, you know, they're supposed to be outdoors and they're kept inside all the time. These are not healthy. They're not healthy for the animal, and in turn, they're not healthy for us. So super important to know where you're getting your food from. My yard horse friend is outside walking past the window. He's lovely. Bumblebee. Want to see? Can you see him? There he goes. I don't know if I even got him on the camera. He's a sweet old guy. Super lovely horse. Pony, I guess he is. And yeah, and that's another thing, right? Like other... Oh, I think he's venturing off. Oh, Bumblebee. Okay, maybe he's just going to scratch his butt in the trees. I have to make sure he doesn't disappear. He doesn't usually venture out of the yard. Anyways, I'll let somebody know ASAP if he goes any further. Let me see. So yes, in different cultures, we eat different animal sources. And like I said before, I ate guinea pig when I went to Peru. I wouldn't recommend it, but others who were with me thoroughly enjoyed it. So, you know, everybody's different and to each their own. And it should be that way. If your body's asking for something, make sure you are checking in. Why does my body want that? What might I be lacking? And yeah, just eat wholesome and healthy and as clean as possible. And that's the best we can do for ourselves, right? And, there's always going to be different ways of eating and different methods. I really like the raw food diet. I'm not a fad diet kind of person, but I really love eating raw foods. I love eating, vegetables and, fruits, I guess, in the raw state, much better than cooked. And growing it yourself, you can honor it that way. It's more, you know what's gone into it, the love that you've given to it, because I think that reflects also. Same with animals, if they're cared for and they're loved and they're nurtured and they're, raised humanely, and I think that's important. So to each their own, as I say, and ultimately, let's just be healthy. I think when it comes down to it, that's got to be the bottom line, right? Do the things that are best for you and the best for your being. And away we'll grow. Anyways, until tomorrow, be well.